So the trip down to Washington, D.C. was an exciting, exhausting, amazing one. Shane and I met for the first time to take the Amtrak down to Washington, D.C. He and I have been friends on Facebook but had never met before, and since I couldn't get anyone to go with me to the protest, I told Shane, please, we gotta go to this, we gotta go, and he finally said, you know what, you're right, I will go with you, we'll take the train down, because we didn't want to think the other one was a serial killer gonna axe murder the other one. But it was funny, he and I are very much the odd couple. He is the type of guy that, you know, packs the night before, shows up 2 hours early for anything to make sure he's completely prepared, and I'm the person that will show up like a half hour late, last minute, with, you know, nothing but underwear on, wondering if I forgot something. So, you know, I'm outgoing and animated and loud, and he is patient and reserved, and he is definitely, you know, informed and picks and chooses his battles. You know, he's one of those like slow and steady rock kind of guys that likes to be organized and think in advance, and I'm more the let's do it now, like, you know, screaming all the time, and you'll hear on a lot of the videos me yelling something at some point or making some kind of joke, or that's me. So it was really funny, and you'll see a video of he and I. He got the most hilarious video when we first got off the train. I was, I had played the Odd Couple theme song on my BlackBerry, and I was dancing to it, and he caught a video of like him walking all serious and me dancing to this Odd Couple theme song and like this ridiculous dance. And that kind of signifies like who he and I are. We are like-minded in our thoughts and ideals, but we express it completely differently. And it's something to see. Once we got down there, there were thousands of amazing patriots, and you will see videos of that as well. We caught some people on camera with their permission saying the most amazing things. Heartfelt, genuine love for their country. This was a peaceful protest. People of all ages, literally all ages. There were children there, and there were grandmas and grandpas and great grandmas and great grandpas. There were tons of people there that just wanted to express how important they think their freedom is, and those are the same sentiments of our founding fathers. What was interesting, and you will see the videos, Shane had pointed out that there was armed guards holding machine guns on the footsteps of Congress. And that was alarming. And we did catch a video of a gentleman from Texas who was pretty angered by that. And for those of you that don't see the big deal in that, I mean, I even had a gentleman next to me saying, so what? So what that they have guns? And I said, well, so what that they have guns, but the Second Amendment is our right, not theirs. And they are now shutting down the steps of Congress that we own and putting men with live rounds, military-style weapons in front of their own people. That hints at martial law, and that is illegal in this country. Actually, folks, believe it or not, in some legislation it has been slowly sliding in, but that's a story for another day. It was scary I had this little old lady next to me, and Shane will probably post the link to that video as well. I said, oh yeah, because we're so scary. Little grandma here looks like she's going to blow up at any time. That just shows how ridiculous this is, the fear-mongering that's happening from the other side, from the inside. It was frustrating to see that. These people, you know, dancing, listening to music, having a great time. You know, there was no hate. There was no nastiness. It was pro-freedom, not anti-anything. It was pro-liberty, pro-constitution. You know, it wasn't all that negative stuff. It wasn't, you know, we're just against Democrats, or we're just against Nancy Pelosi. We have very good reason to be against those people, and I think you'll see why later. I have a run-in with my representative, and you can see what we're fighting in that story. and I hope that you stick by and join us. Take time, go through this whole blog. This is for you. This is the anti-press movement that I'm trying to inspire right now. That we just want you to see it, share it, take it, show everyone. You know, show everyone that this is what happened. I got great panoramic views of the crowd. I was in the very front up against the wall facing the steps of Congress, and I got the opportunity to look back. From where I was standing, we realized later that they had actually moved the podium way over to the right where the speakers would be, because that's where the press was, and politicians and press. So, but I was right in front of Congress. Shane and I were right there getting great shots of the people aimed right at Congress. And it was phenomenal. So stick around, check it out, share all the pictures and all the videos, and take some time and give some attention to these great Americans that we caught in action. You know, it's phenomenal. It'll warm your heart. It brought tears to my eyes. I'm not going to lie. It did. It did. There were plenty of things about this that brought tears to my eyes. So you'll see. It's wonderful.